Close look at President Buhari's large cattle farm in Daura, Katsina State. Before the discovery of crude oil in Nigeria, agriculture was the main trade in the country. The importance of agriculture to every economy can never be overemphasized. It helps generate income to the owner and also employment to those whose services will be needed to keep things running in the farm. President Muhammad Buhari followed the steps of past President Olusegun Obasanjo as he established a farm in Daura, Katsina State to help create employment for the residents of the state and also generate personal income. From President Buhari's action, it is evident that he is well prepared for retirement as he has set everything in place to be a farmer once he leaves the seat of power. Although he may not necessarily be solely after the income to be generated from the farm, there is no doubt that the revenue generated will boost both the economy of Katsina and that of Nigeria as a whole. Here are photos from Buhari's cattle farm. Thank you for listening to this news. Well, viewers, I'm not surprised anyway. That is why he is known to be the president of Mieti Allah Cattle Rearers Association of Nigeria. And as the president of a country, I would say that he has no wonder his ideas has always been to the direction of the lives and care of his cows and not to Nigerians. He shows more care to his livestock than the citizens of the country. Well, that's by the way anyway. It is good anyway. It's a very good investment. It's a good investment made by the president. Cattle rearing is a very good business, and as a president or as a leader, it is a good thing that while leaving an office, you leave the office or you retire on your own investment. At least you retire on something that will be fetching you daily income, so that you will not end up a retiree with nothing, or you end up to be someone who made an enjoyment for just for the meantime, so it doesn't all go well. So it's a very good thing. I really congratulate him for this, but then paying attention to his cows is even more than the attention that he's paying to the country. Just as I can see from the photo, you can imagine the number of cows that he's having in his farm. They are in numbers. In fact, they are in numbers. That is to say that the president has truly invested on cattle rearing, which is one of the fast-growing agricultural business in the world. Animal husbandry is one of the very fast growing business, and I want to believe that this is a business that he has been into even before he came in as president of a country. So it's clear. And to other leaders or governors of the country, agriculture is a recommended business for any of them, because to me, I would say it pays to invest in agriculture. You understand? It really pays to invest in agriculture, because agriculture to me has a lot of a lot to to add in the life of citizens. It has a lot to contribute to the economy of a country, and the positive effects it has to a country is even more, you know, starting from the provision of food down to the boosting of individual income. You understand? There's gonna those days that one relies so much on oil. You understand? Gonna those days, but now we just need to go back to our to what we are known for, which is agriculture. So I would say that the president taking this step, it's a very wise and reasonable step, which I will advise every government officials or politician to go into. No wonder Olusegun Obasanjo he, has so much to do with agriculture. Not minding Nigerians and their interest in oil. If you watch Obasanjo very well, you see that he doesn't even want to know if you are interested in agriculture or not, because he has seen the positive effect of it, and he want to be the only benefactor of of uh, of what comes out of agriculture. He wants to be the major producer, the major you can mention that Obasanjo has always been this kind of a person. He can never be like President Muhammadu Buhari, who has always have it in mind to introduce Nigerians and make sure that Nigerians get involved in the business, you know, or trying to enlighten Nigerians on the positivity of investing in agriculture. you know. So no wonder the president invested so much on agricultural produce. You know, looking at his farm, you can see the number of cattle that it's having. You can imagine uh, uh, um, the income that will be generated on daily basis on sales of this cattle. That is to say that the president has a life investment that worth billions. That worth billions. So, my viewers, let us not be surprised with what we are just seeing or hearing, because this is something that the president has been into even before he came in as president. But then, coming in as president, uh, instead of him paying more attention to this to the citizens, he pays more attention to things that has to do with his cattle rearing. Now we can see, and it is clear. You understand? So, without much to say, I would say that that we should uh, invest more in agriculture, just like the president have done. But then we should not pay attention to it than the interests of the citizen of a country, because that is that has so much cost lot of harm to this country. So my viewers, what is your take on this? Please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.